Hello everyone, I'm Tamako, a minimalist who's interested in English. On this channel, I make videos mainly about my perspectives on all kinds of topics and simple life. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. The World Cup has come to an end. I didn't watch all the games, but I've watched most of the games I was interested in, so I really enjoyed this journey. Actually, I never thought I could be so passionate about and immersed in the World Cup. I even stayed up late a few times for it. After all, I'm the kind of person who barely stays up late. What I find interesting is that I'm more interested in all kinds of sports, not just soccer. I even feel like sports is a missing piece of myself. But just a few years ago, I thought I didn't like sports and I wasn't good at it either. It seems that I've changed a lot, but when I think back to as far as I can remember, I realize I didn't change a lot. I finally changed back. When I was a kid, before I understood gender, I was an adventurer. I always led other kids on outdoor adventures, such as exploring empty spaces and playing some made-up games. Although I didn't really know about sports, I knew I loved moving my body. But this natural liking also brought me some trouble because some of the activities I liked was a bit risky. So many kids' families were unhappy with me. I still remember one thing. One day I found a steel rack standing in my residential compound, so I invited some kids to climb on it. Suddenly, the rack fell down. I immediately jumped off, but one of the kids was trapped under it. Luckily, some adults came and got the kid out in time, so nothing serious happened. Needless to say, I was scolded badly by that kid's family. As I grew older and experienced similar things many times, I realized that if I wanted to be a girl who was popular, liked and praised by others, I should be quiet and elegant. And as I mentioned in my other video, my mom was really good at dressing me up, which earned me a lot of compliments and approval, so I became more and more image conscious. I thought I was a princess and sports didn't suit me. What's more, since I was a popular girl back then, I cared too much about how others saw me. I was so afraid to show that I wasn't good at something. But to get good at a sport, you have to experience a learning process. In some phases, you are definitely not going to look good at it. So this fear prevented me from sports. The less I played sports, the worse I was at it. By the time I was a teenager, I was convinced that I wasn't good at sports, based on some experiences in PE class, and that belief stuck with me until my late 20s. Then, as I approached 30, I started reconnecting with myself. I was more open to try new things, including sports, and I was surprised to find that I wasn't as bad at sports as I thought. Actually, my physical fitness is pretty good, especially my stamina and leg strength. I learned that from a karate coach. I tried one of his lessons. Then I found more and more joy in sports. The World Cup brought my passion to life. I was so impressed by the vibe, the passion, the spirit, the athlete stories. I just loved all of it. When I reflect on it all, I realized that I was heavily influenced by gender stereotypes. At such a young age, I couldn't stop seeking others' approval and compliments, so I chose to conform to conventional standards for girls. Without realizing, I was slowly losing my true self. So I feel so lucky that I've been able to reconnect my true self in my 30s. I still have plenty of time to enjoy what I truly love, like sports. Okay, that's all I want to share in this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.